Hey, Margaret, how are you? Hey, I wanted to talk to you or share with these reports that I talked to you about yesterday. These are the reports to talk about why it's so important for your borrowers to keep moving forward in purchasing homes. So here, this is the case Schiller report. This report includes cash purchases, and you'll see month over month, the appreciation factor was down, and this is nationally, it was down 1.1%, and annually, though, we're at 13%. You'll see the top city is Miami. The month over month was only down 0.1%. And annually, they're still having a 28.6% appreciation. See, Tampa's at 28, Charlotte's 21. Uh, it's still a great time to purchase. I mean, if you think about the appreciation that people are gaining, that's the case Schiller. I want to show you the other one, the FHFA. This takes out the cash purchases, and you'll see nationally 0.7%. Prices are down, or the appreciation is down. Previously, or excuse me, 11.9% gain of appreciation. Look at the South Atlantic. This number is going to be important for the next slide that I show you. But month over month, we're at 0.7% in the South Atlantic, and then we're at a 16.2% for year over year. That's going to be important because this cost of waiting that I put together for you, I used a 7% appreciation. So we just saw 16.2%. I used 7% to look at these numbers, and you're going to see why it's so important for them to purchase now. So this is I just used an 8% rate, charging 2 points. That's going to be pretty close. It could be 7.75 with 1.75 points. This is just for illustrative purposes, but this gets us pretty close on where things are. So this is, we went forward today, a $300,000 purchase price. If you wait about 6 months, wait a year, 2 years, and 3 years. And again, I only used a 7% appreciation factor where we just saw the actual number is about 16.2%. So, and then also what I did is let's assume that rates stay kind of the same for the next year. And then after that, rates start coming down. So even if they got a 7% rate, assuming, let's say, rates come down to, say, 6.25, and then on investment, it'd be 7. You can see here the cost of waiting. Right here is where the cost of waiting. Look what happens when we go out 6 months with that appreciation, how much they're going to lose in the cash flow, and then the appreciation and the amortization, where they're going to be. And again, this is only using a 7% appreciation factor. Okay. So 3 years, $45,000. That's a good chunk of change. If they waited 3 years, how much money they would be losing. And actually, that would probably be double because we're at 16% right now, and I'm only using 7. Here's a couple other things. Again, just kind of showing it in a different graph. As far as the amount of money, total cost here, just a little bit different graph there. Additional cash required to buy the same house. This is interesting. How much more it's going to cost? You need almost, if you wait 3 years, you're going to need almost $8,300 to buy the same house. You need about $700 if you waited for 6 months. Okay. And then lastly, what I wanted to show you is just your just a real estate report card, just kind of showing the median information. This historical and forecast, these are using 3.6%. I think the historical appreciation in Brevard County is right at like 3.6, and the forecast, I think we got here like 4%. And then here's your gain using these smaller numbers. And then there's just some good information here. I'll send you these PDFs for you, and just so you'll have them. But let me know how we can help your clients. This is great information to share with them, and I'd love to help anybody that we can. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.